What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, major tournament alpha here. And I just want to jump right in. This is Yabamat talking once again in Mav Chat. I'm really glad that he's poking his head in Mav Chat more. It's been great to get more of his mindset. He had the long post, and now he's coming in and chatting. I think it's great. Matt, we appreciate you, and hope that you will continue to make awesome stuff. So somebody had reached out or tagged Matt actually and said, do you understand how this proposal can be implemented? How resource intensive will this implementation be? Do you understand how you will ban / punish bots that continue to play against the rules? Yada, yada, yada. All right. So then Matt comes in and responds, and it's not the response to that specifically, but here. He says, I don't plan for it to be resource intensive at all. We're already planning to do this as an option, right? And that's italicized, an option for tournaments. So applying it to modern battles won't really be any extra work. We'll implement service like Cloudflare, and okay, we already know about Cloudflare and all that. But this is the part here. We're already planning to do this as an option for tournaments. Now, you know me, if you come through on any of the live streams, you know that I'm really, really trying to push the esports side of this, the competitive side. And this is huge. In my opinion, this is super huge for tournaments. I know that it's not going to solve everything. There's still the battle helper issues and all that, but not having bots in tournaments, I think, is going to be a big thing in the future. And if there's an option that I can turn on as a tournament creator, that is just a one-click thing, even if I have to pay an extra fee in order to cover whatever the Cloudflare fee will be, I'm willing to do that, because then I'll know at the very least that we're doing what we can to ensure as anti-competitive, or a removal of anti-competitive behavior as much as possible. So to me, this is really exciting. It's made my Saturday from a Splinterlands perspective. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Now, here's where I just want to give you guys an update on some of the things that I am working on. I will be honest with you and say that I have a couple of ideas in mind, both for like in person, which is a little bit further out. And then there's a couple things that I wanted to do just setting up with the channel here. I'm actually going to put a little bit of that on pause now, because I want to see what happens with this. That doesn't mean that there won't be any tournaments. We'll still continue to do the tournaments as intended over these next couple of weeks. But I want to see if we can get any more information on this over the next couple of weeks, specifically by like mid May is what I'm thinking. And the reason for that is because I'll just let you guys know, I'll be traveling for like a week in the second half of May. And so I kind of don't even want to start anything in terms of like planning a league, doing a circuit of tournaments, whatever the case is. I really didn't want to start anything until I get back from that. So this gives me a reason to really push everything off and hope that we can get a little bit more information either on a future town hall or maybe even the application of this by this point, you know, by the end of May or maybe even early June, at which point we can go live with some of the bigger ideas that I have. Now, in the meantime, I still want to test something, so we may do that. And if I've reached out to you or if I've been talking with you, then, you know, we may try to do that over the next couple of weeks. But as I said, there's like a big block of time that I don't know what my content schedule will be. I'll be traveling for May, so in the second half of May. So I just want to wait and see how things go. But this to me says that this to me just gets me really excited about what this summer could potentially look like with with doing like one of these like leagues or circuits or tournaments, whatever we can decide or whatever we end up deciding to do. Sorry, I'm like eating my words here. You can tell, hopefully, that I'm super pumped for this. There wasn't much else from Matt. He said, I don't know, that's one of my top priorities. This was in regards to the SPS requirements. So we did get SPS delegation going live, but we don't know when that is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be sometime in May, just because how much can they really, really push for June? But that is all we have in this video. I want to get your thoughts, though. I know there's a lot of people who are against the idea of it being implemented in ranked. They don't think it's going to solve the problem, or they're just whatever the case is. If this becomes an option in tournaments, help me to see where my blind spots are. Why would this be bad? Is there something that I am missing here? Because as you can tell, I think this is a win-win-win-win-win across the board. So if this ends up being the case, I want to know, for anybody who would feel strongly against this, unless you're like just pro bot in general, at which point, sure, go ahead, state your opinion. But at the end of the day, when it comes to competitive play, we don't want any kind of anti-competitive behavior. At least I personally, as a tournament creator, do not want any kind of anti-competitive behavior. So I get excited for this, but I just want to know if I have any blind spots for people that are looking at this, maybe from a different angle or with a different lens. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully you find this as good news, but I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.